mindset development workout, right? Like, so Sundays are really important for me. I mean, every day's pretty much a removal process. And what that entails is me just getting my head right, and just removing all the negativity, the low frequency thoughts and emotions, the stress. And one way to do that is through fitness. Okay. Fitness is, like most of I'm a trader, right? I day trade, I trade options and futures. But for me to become the best version of myself on the markets, I had to get my head right. I had to get my mind right. And the best way for me to do that is by fitness and really, like, just putting in the work, right? A lot of you guys are afraid to put in the work, and you can't be. So come join me. We're going to bang out, just a little workout, nothing crazy. You see here, we're down in my basement. This is, I got a little workout routine, bunch of, things that I like to use. But we're going to kick this off with some burpees. Okay. So burpees, one of the most simplest, easiest workouts known to man. It's a full body workout, and it looks something like this. Okay. Now, there's a bunch of different variations and ways to do it, but don't get caught up on all that. Just start putting in work. Okay. Oh, there we go. Just like that. First set done. How about you guys? But I'm ready to start this week. Right? Like I said, every Sunday is a reset. Okay? This is where we get our heads right. We're going into a new year. Right? A new year. That means new opportunity. That means a new chance. Right? That means a whole new year to get better. Put in the appropriate work, right? A new year to make sure you don't make the same mistakes as last year, right? Like, now I know all about mistakes. I've made so many damn mistakes. But I don't know about you. I'm done making mistakes. I'm done making the mistakes. I'm done repeating mistakes that I know just aren't working. And that's a big part of trading too, right? Like, really realizing, like, because we get caught in them loops, right, of low frequency behavior and emotion that keeps you get addicted to the loss, right? Like, trading for many of years unprofitably, you get addicted to the loss. You got to break out of it. You got to break out of it. And to break out of it's scary, right? Because it's something new, right? You got to learn to do new things. And new things usually suck, right? Like, new things aren't going to be easy. They're going to feel different. It's going to put you in a new environment, right? And that new environment might not necessarily work that good. And what's going to happen? You're going to eat shit. But your ability to reflect on it is how you get past it, right? Like, okay, I'm going to try something new. Maybe it's a new strategy, right? Maybe you're like, okay, what I'm doing isn't working. Let's try something new. And then that's how you level up, right? Like, you go, all right, let's try this new approach. And then you actually try it and you get a different result. And then it starts to come into expectations, right? Like, what can I actually expect? And that's why I started the data reviews 17 months ago, right? 17 months ago, I started the data reviews, and I was like, okay, let's actually collect data on one approach and see how well it works. What's up, guys? Who we got in the chat? Dude, I'm doing great, Ash. I'm doing great. We're going into a new year. We got our head right. We're building a very strong team, about 70 members now, all dedicated to what? Becoming better. So like I said, I don't know about you guys. I'm not trying to be like every other influencer out there that's like, oh, motivation, all that. Like, I'm just trying to live a different life. Like, I'm just trying not to do the same thing, and be on retard mode expecting a different result. I'm just trying to do something new. So that's what we're building, man. That's what we're doing, guys. All right, come on, we're going to start off with some burpees, then we're going to do some pull-ups, and then I think I'm going to hit arms, right? So we got a couple more sets of burpees. Let's go. Oh. How many of y'all excited to trade this week? You guys ready to hit the markets after the holidays? I'm excited. I get excited. Like not, and it's important to not get like excited to the point where you're like too eager, right? Because I always say you got to stay diligent, right? Diligent means you're ready, but you're not eager, right? Like you're ready to act, you're ready to pull the trigger, but you're not desperate, right? That's where that diligence comes in, right? And that's where that discipline also comes in. This is why I've started to merge my trading and my fitness, right? Because without fitness, I would have never become the individual I needed to actually get good at trading, right? Like fitness is doing what you don't want to do, right? Fitness, like, and it's weird, right? Like a lot of people think, oh, getting in shape sucks because you can't eat what you want. Like it's not even like that. I eat great, right? I enjoy good foods, meats, carbs, like sugars. Guys, this shit is killing you, right? Like it's so crazy, like being on just like a regular, not crazy, but regular diet and kind of getting rid of a lot of them sugars. I really felt the difference when I actually had some sugar because my body felt terrible. All right, so let me see here. I'm gonna get my pull-up bar. Where are we at? There we go. Let's hit some pull-ups and dips. So for anybody that like really wants to get in shape, I'm gonna tell you right now, all you really need is push-ups, pull-ups, and dips, okay? It's gonna work out your whole upper body. It's gonna give you them wings, right? That's gonna really get you trimmed. And that, right, like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, I'm telling you right now, completely change your game. All that you need is a pull-up bar. I literally got one in my door frame, right? Like you do not need anything crazy. All right, we're gonna start wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna hang. Now one more. Bam. All right, and then we're gonna go straight into the dips, okay? 1, 2. Boom, just like that. Just like that. David Goggins, he's a stud. David Goggins is a beast. Like, I mean, you got to respect how old is he? About 50, 55, something like that, maybe even older. You got to respect the 55-year-old that does what he does, right? And he knows, right? And a lot of them influencers, they've been talking about this. It's all mindset. Like, it's all mindset because think about it. Now, if you're a day trader, it really doesn't matter what you do. Just insert what you do. Now, it really all comes down to behavioral science, right? Like, we all behave based off our environment and our past, right? Because our past helps us to understand what we could expect out of the future, right? If we, touch a stove that's hot, it burns, it hurts. We don't touch it again, right? That's behavioral science in a nutshell. You learn from your past behaviors. So, yeah, I am a day trader. So basically, we'll use trading. When you trade, what happens? You get in and out of positions, and then you either make money or you lose money. Now, based off your ability to learn from that past behavior, you're now going to reach that next point or that next level, right? And then as you continue to reach that next level, you just either learn or you stay stuck in them habits. The habits, the bad negative habits is what cost you your future, because like if you can't learn from, like if you touch that stove and it don't burn, you're going to keep touching it. And when it comes to trading, if you just keep trading the same way over and over, what's going to happen? You're going to keep losing money. All right, let's do a couple more pull-ups. All right, we're going to stay wide. Full extension. Try not to hit my head on the ceiling. Oh, there we go. That's good money right there. All right, now we're going to go straight into dips. Dips are amazing for your chest. Amazing. I've never taken a steroid. I'm on no peptides. And I'm not like, oh my God, look at me. I just eat right and I just put in the work, right? Like that's all it comes down. I've been day trading for 6.5 years. Trading for 6.5 years. Didn't make no money the first 4. Missed some money. Took me about 4 or 5 years to actually start making money, being able to confidently execute in the charts. Look at this. Look at my boy. Who's showing love? I met him. He turned me gay. Man, you guys are funny. Y'all need to go do something. You guys got to start doing something with your life. I'm just talking about the haters. I love you haters, though. You haters are the main reason why I do this. I'm telling you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback and comments. All right, let's go. Let's do some push. And this is like what it really boils down to, in my opinion, right? I could be dead wrong. But in my opinion, you're one of 2 types of individuals, right? You're the individual that's not happy where he is and does something about it, right? Like actually changes his behavior, actually does something new. Or you're the type of individual that's not happy where he is and just doesn't do anything about it and just looks outward, right? These are the individuals that blame people. These are the individuals that are never happy. You ever realize that? The haters are the individuals that are never actually happy, are genuine, right? Like when they see other people doing good, they immediately hate. They're usually alone and they're out of shape, right? I'm not saying you gotta be in perfect shape, but it's the hater that is usually way out of shape, miserable, and you would never want to trade places with him, right? So God bless you guys. I hope you guys are doing good. But for everybody that's not a hater, we're going to go back to how good this year is going to be, okay? 2026 is going to be phenomenal. And the reason, and this is the thing, right? It's because we're not going to accept anything less, right? We're never going to accept anything less. We're just going to continuously put in work. It doesn't matter what happens to us, right? We're going to learn from it, right? And we're going to become that next best version, that 10.0 version, right? That individual that is in good shape, that does actually make money and support his family, right? A real individual, not somebody that just is stuck in that feedback loop. All right, let's get back some burpees here. Oh, we're blessed, man. Extremely blessed. Extremely blessed. If you're alive today, you're blessed. That means you got a chance. All right, let's check out the comments. What we got? Nice, cool. Nice, trade time. you're a beast. You gotta laugh. It's all about laughing. My monthly income, it changes. It changes. I'm gonna get up to that 20K a year though. Or I'm sorry, 20K a month. That's my goal. I get up to 20K a month, like steady. I'm gonna do all right. And like obviously, and that's that goal setting, right? Like really setting goals to that could get crazy because it's all about the expectation, right? Like what we expect, it could limit us, right? It becomes that anchor, right? Like I used to be what is it? When I used to be 300 pounds and super overweight, I was like, okay, I'm never gonna get in good shape. I'm gonna be stuck my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And really kind of bringing myself out of that, it's hard, right? And I'm keeping it real. A lot of people are gonna hate. Oh, dude only makes 20 grand a month. Another hater, right? But I'm real, right? I keep it real, right? But to get out of that mind frame that you're in, that's how you reach that next point, right? Like to actually put yourself in a new environment that you're not gonna feel good doing, right? To get down, put in the work, develop that routine, to help other people, right? Like, and that's another thing I noticed. We gotta stop being so selfish. We gotta really help other individuals. All right, let's go. I don't wanna talk too much. I wanna put in work. All right, let's do more chest. That's how we're gonna do chest. How tall? I am 6 foot. 6 foot. I'm 6 foot and I'm 178 pounds. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. I wish I knew. Way old photos. You gotta go to my Instagram. Or actually check out, I posted a short recently of me comparing myself. It's crazy. So just go on my YouTube channel, go to my shorts. I think I posted like last month. Sweat, over 300 pounds, like 310. It's huge. And I was coming off Xanax. So I don't know if you guys like, I was addicted to anxiety medication. And it literally will keep you just eating, right? And what happens is you get huge. And next thing you know, you wake up one day and you're like, oh my God, I'm a massive fat ass. And it's like you're blown away and you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. Then you're like, okay, how do I change it though? Like, how do I actually change it? Like, what do I got to do to change it? And that's why I love the push-ups, burpees, pull-ups, because those are what really did it for me. Yeah, check out my shorts. You'll see it. All right, so now I'm going to grab the 50s. We're going to do some incline dumbbell press. You guys see it? Yeah. All right, so this is by far, in my opinion, the best chest exercise, just incline dumbbell press. These right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I bring them in. Chest busters, go. 1, 2. Oh, that's all I got. Whew. That's the money. It's the money shot right there. And that's all I want this year. That's all I want. And I guess it's more or less just not being in the same spot that I was last year. Right? Like actually getting better. And that's what we're doing. Everybody on my team, they already know, right? That's every day. I'm just trying to be that 10.0 version, right? I got a 7-year-old, got a beautiful wife, but like, I don't know, maybe it's just the type of individual I am, but if I'm not moving forward, I'm just not, I'm not getting better, right? Like, and that's just not going to work for me. I have to get better. I have to keep putting in work. I have to become that better version of myself, right? It's just something in me that I can't let go of. And I'm thankful for it because that's what pushes me. And I want to make sure that I'm like just being super clear. I'm not perfect, super far from perfect. But I think recognizing that is the first step. And once you recognize that, that's when you really start to be like, okay, this is like, okay, that's where that growth actually comes in, right? Recognizing that and then making that decision to change and then pushing yourself and then putting in the work that's required, right? And I heard something the other day. It's like the definition of learning is actually doing something different when you're in the same situation. And for all my traders and that are watching right now, that's what trading's all about, right? Like we think learning is just watching videos on YouTube or studying a new strategy. Like, yeah, that's the beginning. But to actually learn means that you're doing something different, right? Like you're actually putting yourself in when you're in that same environment, you're actually doing something different. So that's my goal this year, is just keep learning, keep putting in this work. All right, ready? Second set, let's go. 2. Or make sure your elbows are tucked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and bring them in. Chest busters. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Damn. All right, let's see what we got. No stretch marks. Honestly, not that bad, right? Like I really don't have any crazy stretch marks. I mean, maybe nothing that I've really seen. And I think that's just really how quick you lose the weight. I think that's what plays the role, right? Like if you like go on Ozempic or something retarded, you'll probably lose the weight very quickly, which will lead to stretch marks, right? Like that makes sense. But if you like actually just do it the right way and just put in the right work and like just, eat right, like don't just put in the work, right? Like that's really it. I don't think you'll get stretch marks, right? I think stretch marks come from, like I said, just losing the weight super quick. And then, it just falls off you and your body's just like, oh my God, something's different and I don't have time to actually adapt. Next thing you know, stretch marks are present. Versus if you put in that work correctly, take your time, eat right. And it's hard, right? Obviously, we want the result immediately, but nothing good in life comes immediate. You gotta put in the work, and you gotta do it the right way. It's just like trading, right? Like I tell every trader I coach, you're not gonna make ridiculous sums of money consistently in a month, right? It's probably gonna take at least, on average, for my clients, takes around 3 months for them to really start getting good results, like they could, replace their job results. And the way to do that is by learning the process and mastering it at a low scale and then scaling up, right? It's just like fitness. Same exact thing. You can't get it all done in a day, bro. That's why you guys got to be careful with all these, like, Ozempic and, all this crazy stuff that's out right now. That shit will kill you. I know that they don't say it does, but I'm telling you, I got a bad feeling about it. People's buttholes are going to start falling out or something. Something that you can't lose all that weight that quickly with no price, right? Like everything in life has some sort of a price. So to each his own, though, if that's the way you want to roll. Me, I'll just keep putting in this work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That was good. It was good money right there. All right. So now, what do we want to do? I'm going to be hopping off here in a minute. So, I'm just going to rep out some push-ups. We'll make it a good chest day. All right. Now, for these push-ups, we're going to use the 50-pound weights. All right. Can you guys see those? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. It's going to be kind of a burpee style. Because I really believe in getting your heart rate flowing, right? The more you're breathing, just the healthier you're going to get, right? Like your heart's actually pumping, it's working, right? But the more weight you're going to shed and the higher blood oxidation levels are going to be and the better you're going to feel, right? That's how I've been taught. All right, so I'm going to tuck these in a little bit. We're going to do 5 clips. All right, one more. Elbows in. Oh. Ooh. All right. I'm pumped, man. I'm ready, guys. We've got a whole new year ahead of us. Whole new year. Whole new year. Be something different. Do something different. To make it different. Right? Like to get different results. We got to do different things. Right? A lot of us got them bad friends. You got to get rid of them. People ain't trying to see you win. People ain't trying to see you win, man. You got to get rid of them guys. Right? They're not looking out for you. They don't want to see you hit that next level. Right? That's why I believe in team. That's why on my team, I'm all about pushing my teammates to become the best versions of themselves, because the better my team gets, the better I get. The better I get, the better my team gets. You got to have the right team. It's about to be 2026. If you haven't reached any of your goals yet, you got to get around the right team. All right, ready? Let's go. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys being with me. I got to go do something with my daughter today. I got her a bunch of presents for Christmas I got to still put together. I appreciate you guys coming. For all my traders, listen up. 2026, man, this year, it's not going to be different unless we make it different. So let's make it different, right? Even if you're not working with me right now, you can still make it different, right? You can make a difference by making it different, by you making different decisions. And that's what we're doing this year. So I love you guys. I appreciate y'all that are on my journey with me. I appreciate you guys that aren't giving up on yourselves. I appreciate you guys that are trying, even when life gets hard. But that's our next level up. That's how we push it to that next step. That's how we get it done and actually get different results and actually persevere through our current barriers, right? It all starts up here. And that doesn't mean I'm not on, dude, I wake up every day and I'm pissed. I hate it because I'm not where I want to be. But I bring it back and I'm thankful. And I'm like, all right, Josh, don't worry. You're going to hit that 20K a month, 30K, 40K, 50K, 100K a month. That's coming. But the way I look at it is I need to be the individual that could actually handle that. It's just like on the markets. I could show up to the markets tomorrow and be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take a large position, just see how it goes, right? And yeah, I might win, I might lose. But if I'm not the individual that's prepared, that hasn't put in the work, that hasn't earned it, I'm not going to be able to keep it. So that's what it's all about. Putting in the work, making sure you've earned it so that you can confidently execute. I love you guys. I hope you have a great Sunday. Make sure you stay blessed. stay focused, represent, right? Be thankful, put God first, and become the best version of you. I'm out.